which always tends to be interesting when it comes down to each player's micro. I don't know what leagues these players are. I've heard that Ogna has been in the tournament a few times before, so I'm sure it'll be a pretty worthy match.
Yeah. I've been hearing rumors. I don't know what the rumors you've been hearing, but a lot of the players in this chat channel just said that in this new season, when they were Masters, they were demoted. Did you hear this?
I saw STN was in Diamond. I was kind of surprised. I mean, Elite Legend is still in Masters, but some players are not. I remember once I was playing 2v2s a couple seasons ago with a friend, and all of a sudden we won one game and when we were mid-gold and we just got promoted right away. So I think maybe the matchmaking system can get thrown off sometimes. I mean, it's pretty hard to manage thousands and thousands of placements, games, leagues, and such all under one system. But I don't know. If they were once Masters, I'm sure they can fight their way back into it, as annoying as it is to get promoted on Battle.net.
Was there an announcement? Did you read any news on the on Battle.net which said anything about the ladder, about like specifically the matchmaking system? I
wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a post, if there hasn't been already. I haven't read anything personally, though. I've been following Team Liquid closely and Liquipedia, and there's nothing to do with some sort of an issue. I've heard people talking about it, though, not necessarily reps or anything.
Okay. So you take a person, I'll take the other person. Go ahead.
All right, on the left-hand side of Metropolis, this is our first match of the round of 32 here in DayWalker Saturday night. We have ExGReDRum. He's our teal Protoss.
That's right, and on the left-hand side of the right-hand side of the map, we have our red Terran. His name is RDGOgna, former champion of DayWalker. Glad to see him back in the tournament. Scary Terran. He's a very scary Terran. Oops, I need to put my status on busy because I have it set that so that I can see chat channel messages while I'm in game.
There's seems to be a lot of chit chat going on right now, so that might not be the most useful for our stream viewers. But yeah, it must be a little bit tougher having to observe because you know that the pressure's on you to get all the best views of the different engages and important events in a game. I just get to go wherever I please and just commentate on it, but you're the one that's observing it.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Protoss is here early. This is pretty early scout here for the Protoss. He sent that out probably around 10 or something like that, and or maybe even 9.
Just going straight for that CC. I mean, right in the Protoss's face. He doesn't care if he's scouting early. He can just throw down a bunker as soon as possible, and he's pretty much good to go here on Metropolis, unless you try to attack from those third debris, which you can't do too early in the game because they have a lot of health. It'll take you a while to wear that down, and as long as the Terran has a supply depot near it, then one Raps fast expand is very viable on this map. So we're probably going to see a 1 gate fast expand out of Redrum. He's getting that cyber core right away, so maybe he'll go for a more pressure-oriented build, but usually around now is the time you're going to see them save up enough minerals to throw down a Nexus.
Yeah, interesting scout path here by the probe, by the probe. In fact, he parks it right here at this, what would be your kind of your fifth-ish type base if you're on this side of the map.
I see it right now. He's just got it idling behind the mineral line.
Yeah, so. And look at this. Oh, look, put down a pylon. He only has 1 gate in his main base, and we'll see what he does with this. This might be some really early pressure here for the Protoss.
Yeah, he's getting his warp gate research right away and chronoing it, so definitely could be some aggressive play here. Don't forget this is a round of best of 1, so pressure is probably more favorable in this type of situation. Well, no, I wouldn't say more favorable, but you can get away with it without having to worry about it coming back to bite you in other games. Because if you go for pressure in a best of 3 and you either win or lose the game, your opponent kind of knows your style a little more. But here it's do or die. So I don't know if I like this move or not. He's also getting a robo and proxying it, so that's pretty interesting. Could get a warp prism out of that, or maybe some immortals. I'm not sure. I could probably see a warp prism coming out of it, or I have no idea. I don't know what proxy robos generally go for.
Yeah, I want to see once it's made what he makes before I talk about it anymore, because it's all going to depend on what he actually makes out of this robotics facility first.
He's getting a sentry back at home, so still he's chronoing it out. I mean, if he really wants to go for pressure, he should be chronoing out his warp gate research, getting 3 more gateways and a warp prism. So.
Oh yes. Okay, so this is drops. This is the Protoss version of drops. So he's going to get that warp prism out and then go into the base and just warp in a whole bunch of units inside the Terran base. In fact, the Terran has a blind spot. If you look in the southwest corner of his base, there is still a blind spot here. He has no idea about that area of his base, and the Protoss has a perfect chance now, if he's careful, to drop right in that area.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can even go grubby style and warp in a good number of sentries and then indefinitely force field his opponent's ramp, because Ogna has nothing really inside of his base. So he can just take out his whole main using just keeping sentries near the ramp and just continuously force fielding it. But on the other side of things, we have Ogna going for reactored Hellions, and they're going to be pretty much uncontested. Just if RDGRum warps in at home, then it's going to take him so long to get those units over to his opponent's base. Yeah, so very good response here from Ogna, because now he's going to be the either force his opponent back or.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, if there was a build that the Protoss wished the Terran was doing, it's this build, because there is no anti-air for the Terran right now out except for in the bunker, and the bunker is a mile away at the natural. And so these units are going to be able to walk in this mineral alley and cause a whole bunch of disturbances in the as far as the mining goes for this Terran. And here he goes. He's going right for the starport.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get that tech lab. I was just saying these would be really hard to deal with, except for the fact that he does have a robo facility. So I mean, this is pressure versus pressure, because don't forget the Hellions just destroyed almost all of RDGRum's probes, so it's do or die here. He has to win it with this force. And
oh my goodness.
Our army supply is favoring the Protoss, so this could be pretty awesome. I don't know why he kind of force fielded himself out there, because he needs to kill Ogna. He needs to kill him fast.
Well, he is, and look, he's going to be able to take out all these buildings without any resistance from the Terran. I mean, I know the Terran took out all the probes here in the Protoss base, so yeah, you're right. This is do or die for the Protoss right now. He has to kill all these buildings.
He got the bunker, though. He was able to surround it with Zealots, so very nicely done there. He's got to focus down that Banshee, though, because that's really dealing some damage to him.
And my goodness.
Hellions, this is close, man. I mean, I'm kind of don't know who to call it for, but it's looking like a really tight engage right now in the favor of the Protoss player, because there's only a couple of Hellions left. Man, I think our ex-champ might go down here to some ruthless aggression.
That was ruthless. I've never seen a build like this against the Terran, and I don't know how long. This is amazing. I mean, just imagine if Terran goes, 3 racks, factory starport. This is a whole different game. He has 20 Marines on the field and probably can handle this. Unbelievable.
The army supply is now favoring the Terran, but that's mostly Hellions. They will not do much against the Protoss. He has 3 Zealots and 2 Stalkers. I think he has enough to deal with these Hellions. But if we look at our Terran's bank, it's pretty impressive. The Protoss does not have any probes left. He has 50 minerals, though, so he should be getting a probe and chronoing it right away. Because other than that, if he can't do anything with that, then he's pretty much out of the game economically. Terran is if you look, making Banshees, and the one is just now going to finish, which could be game-changing at this point. That resource bank might be able to win him it, because he's really dealing damage to these Zealots here. They're trying to focus down the tech lab. They will get it, because there's no SCVs in the area, and the research isn't even cancelled.
Oh my goodness. He destroyed that tech lab. The other Banshee can't come out, because guess what? The Terran is supply blocked. Does he have enough for a supply? Oh yeah, he has 530 minerals. He can build supply depots, no problem. He's floating his command center over here to the island. Oh my goodness. So yeah, he needs to fly. Where'd that Banshee go? Oh, okay. He needs to fly a Banshee over here to kill this creep tumor at the island, and that way he can land his command center there. Meanwhile, back home at the Protoss base, 1 probe is mining minerals.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ogna might be able to just come out of here, come out of his, little ragtag encampments, because he has 2 Banshees, and that up against 2 Stalkers, I think he'd be able to win that fight, especially with 7 Hellions. So he's getting his base, he's getting 1 base mining, and he has another orbital he can land, so he can have a 2-base economy pretty soon.
Right. I
don't know. I mean, the Protoss, not totally out of it, but he's currently off a grand total of 2 harvesters to his opponent's 2 harvesters, with those mules, bringing in extra resources. So.
All right, finally the supply depots are being made with these mules. He's going to have a lot of mining over the Protoss. The Protoss, I believe, is dead. I don't think the Protoss can come back. He only has 2.
As valiant as his effort was, a couple of minor factors went in the Terran's favor, and I think he's going to be able to take this game. But I mean, still, it was nice to see. It wasn't like one of those bland one players just obviously better than the other, and the game is over. It was neat. It was a well tried build, and I mean, Not
Yeah.
too bad out of ExGReDRum.
It was really, I mean, except for the fact that he ran his aliens over there when he did. That's Heron. Oh man, it could have been really bad if that didn't happen. Wow. It was basically the Protoss version of the fast drop.
Yeah. It was aggressive build versus aggressive opener. So I mean, the aggressive build definitely more